श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरतीशे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिद्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 5 Hare Krishna. So the role of Guru in our life, very interesting topic. Why? Because this is one such topic everyone needs, but still people do not understand it. Many have Guru. Many of us have Guru, but some of us may not have. Maybe not some of us, but some of the people in the world may not have proper Guru. Or some may not have understanding about Guru. Some may not understand how to select a Guru or how to know who is a bona fide Guru and who is not. So we will, how to select Guru, that may be a different topic. Okay, okay, give me some time. Hare Krishna. So today we'll focus, why do we need a Guru? So if I have to ask you, can I be my own mentor? Everyone needs a mentor, and at every point of life, in every aspect of life, we need a mentor. So can I be my own mentor? Sometimes, maybe sometimes not. Why? So the mind, how the mind works. It's very, Arjuna says, it's very fickle in nature. It's very powerful, obstinate, and doesn't listen to us. So mind is the driving force. Now, all of you might be aware, and it's known to everyone, that whenever we are overwhelmed with emotions, whether positive emotions or negative emotions, whenever we are overwhelmed, we should not take any decision. Whenever we are very happy or very sad, we should not take a decision. Why? Because that time mind is very active and mind has overpowered the intelligence. So there are 4 things: body, mind, intelligence, and soul. Body, mind, intelligence, and soul. Now we are not focusing about body. or soul right now. We will come. The decision makers are mind and intelligence. Sorry, the decision maker is intelligence, but mind always overpowers intelligence until unless one is trained for a situation where mind is not able to overpower that person. That means one stops listening to the mind. That's how we can not allow or not let mind overpower us. Now, what mind means? Mind means emotions. We say in a man ki baat. We're not talking about the radio program of our Prime Minister. The man ki baat, anything which comes from the mind. So basically, they are emotions. How can emotion help us to take decision? How mind will allow us? How mind can take decision? It's not possible. Suppose you have to buy a car. Now you go to market and you see different cars. You visit different showrooms. So definitely you will like some car, but then you will also have to see what is your budget. It's not possible for a middle class family, go out and sold your house. You sell your house and then go and purchase a car, worth rupees 80 lakhs. You can't sleep in the car. Maybe you can, but you cannot cook in the car. Where will you stay? So someone of you may be thinking that, who will take such a foolish decision? But people have taken such decisions. Blunders have been committed, not only mistakes, blunders. So many things in this world have happened because people have taken decision based on their emotions. The mind will convince you that whatever mind is saying is perfect and it's right, and in future also you will not regret taking this decision, so go ahead. What are some of the decisions? Okay, I'll tell you one category. Every one of you will agree with that. Love marriages. It's based on what? Emotions. Okay, I'm not saying it's based on just on bodily needs, because you stay with someone, initially there may be attraction based on body, but eventually it leads to emotional attachment. That is where people take, okay, now we have been together with each other for like 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. Now we can take decision. And then people get into the institution called marriage. No harm in marrying. Problem is when someone takes a decision based on emotions. Oh, I like this girl. I love this girl. I love this boy. It's our own emotions. And what we are seeing today, as the trend is moving upwards, marriages are being conducted based on emotions. The divorce rates are going up. Overall, India is still, the divorce rate is less than 1%, but seeing the population of India, 1% is big. And out of this, cities like Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, they contribute more. So divorce rates are increasing. Now, if I like a girl or I love a girl, and the girl loves a boy, girl has so much love for boy, and boy also showers all his love on the girl. And why it happens after you've stayed together, staying together, being friends, that 3 years, 4 years, 6 years. People have been together for 6 years and then they get married, and then after 1 year, a divorce. It's like when the boy and a girl, they're young, boys and girls all are young. And love, 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 love. I want love. Parents are not able to give me love because that age is like that rebellious age, teenagers. So they look out for love. And they say, okay, okay, okay. Found it, found it, found it. And then let's marry, let's marry, let's marry. Marry and marry and marry. I want to marry you so that you will become Mary and we will both be merry, happy. That's how it's projected now. Now, what is tomorrow? Valentine's Day, all over the world, So remember this formula: marry and marry and marry. But then after 1 year, what happens? No marry, definitely no marry. Marry. Why? Then they may ask, why you are married? Why? And then they go to the courts and divorce, divorce, divorce. Separate, separate, separate. That's happening. Because these decisions are based on emotional level. On the emotional platform, these decisions are made. So then someone will ask then, someone will ask then how to take decisions. Okay, I'm not saying you should not have emotions. Without emotions, we cannot exist. Humans have their existence based on emotions. But we have to purify our emotions. We have to purify our intelligence. And let intelligence also come into picture. Nowadays, what is happening? Not nowadays, it has been before, but now it's more prevalent. Husband and wife, they take decision together in almost every aspect of life. Do you think like 100 years back or maybe 50 years back, most of the time husbands will go and buy the car and the house and the furniture? Maybe few families here and there. Otherwise, husbands, they do. But then gradually we are seeing the trend. It's no harm. It's good. This housewife has to stay. She what is the structure of house, what is the color of house, and what car we are taking for the family. Okay, for husband going to office, it may be a different thing. So now both are taking decision together. So similarly, mind and intelligence also. Mind will bring options. Mind is based on emotions and it brings options. So mind is giving option 1, 2, 3. Then intelligence comes into picture. It should come into picture. And final decision should be from intelligence, not from mind. Now, what is intelligence? Okay. If a boy likes a girl and a girl likes a boy, they want to marry. Okay. Get your horoscope chart, done right. Why? You need an astrologer. Why? This is intelligence. Sometimes it happens. What happens? Husband and wife, this girl and boy, they marry. But the stars are such that they're not destined to be together. There will be problem in life. So then we should avoid that. Rather than getting into the situation that I want divorce. And imagine if people are taking divorce after children, after kids are born. It's horrible. What to talk about? Bill Gates, he got divorced, last year. It's the time when he should be playing with his grandchildren and he is getting divorced. It's not the culture. So if I have to purchase, suppose if I have to build a house. Nowadays, people are purchasing all ready-made flats and all that. Even bungalows and row houses or flat. Otherwise, if you have to purchase, then you will work on the directions. Vastu will come into picture. Not just I like a balcony of my room on this side. No, but as per Vastu, it's not good. It will trouble you. So in every aspect of life, Krishna has provided Vedas. Vedas means knowledge. Vedas means knowledge. Krishna has provided that. So, just to sum up whatever we discussed till now, that mind is overpowering our intelligence in every aspect of life, and we are taking decision based on emotions rather than intelligence. That's what happening. It leads to problems in life. Sometimes, husband wife want to stay together. They actually have a lot of, fondness, affection, longing to be together. But some things are not working out. That's happening. Everything is good. Then in the house, but still something is not good. That is why there is trouble in the house. Maybe the vastu is not proper. So what is happening these days is all over the world, decisions are being made by emotions, based on emotions. Emotion has become a driving force, and that's not very it's not a very good situation. One should not having emotions, bringing options based on emotion is good, but not that we take final decision based on emotions. For that, intelligence. Now, if my intelligence is weak, we'll discuss about how to strengthen that. If my intelligence is weak, then what will happen? Mind will overpower. And that's how normal human being is functioning today. Based on instincts, as they say. Emotions, instincts, similar. I like this, I will buy it. I don't like this, I will not buy it. Or I like this medicine, I will eat this medicine. I don't like this medicine, but doctor has prescribed for you this medicine, not this medicine. No, but I don't like whatever doctor has prescribed. So that's how instincts are coming into picture, emotions. Now what do I do? If I keep taking such decisions in my life is going to be hell. So then I need some external force who has better intelligence than me, whose mind is more controlled than my mind. He can become my mentor. So that is how this relationship can be established between a mentor and the mentee. The higher the difference, the better is the situation, because better knowledge. So if my mentor is well equipped in the field of knowledge, in practically every field of knowledge, and then my mentor is also having controlled mind and a very sharp intelligence. And what to talk about if my mentor is a spiritual personality? Being spiritual for a mentor is not icing on the cake. It is the cake itself. When you bake the cake, before you put all this cream and all that, it's the cake. That is the foundation. If that is not there, you just eat what? Cream or some slices of fruits, different varieties of fruits or dry fruits or cherries. No, the main ingredient of cake is cake, which you bake it. So mentor has to be a spiritual person. If I'm guided by a person who's very spiritual, definitely his intelligence will be sharp and his mind and senses will be controlled. That is what kind of mentor we all should look for. Now, someone will say, oh, but this spiritual personality, he is a sadhu, he is a sannyasi, he is a Brahmin. But what does he know about house? What does he know about car? What does he know about marriages if he is not married? No, he knows. Because he has knowledge, so he knows. He may not tell you which car you should buy. He may not tell you which house you should buy. He may not tell you which girl you should marry. But he will tell you what are the parameters you should check before you get into the deal. Or before you finalize. Yeah, better is before you get into the deal. Because once you get into the deal and deal is not finalized because someone else is saying, you will have a hard feeling. Oh, I like that house, Prabhuji. That home was so beautiful. Everything was good. And you are saying no. So then it's difficult. So it's better before we get into the deal, we should know. And it's not that all our life, all my life, I should be, going to my mentor for all these basic things. From material, I should shift to spiritual. My questions should change. Okay, at initial phase, you may ask your mentor or guru about material things. Which job shall I take? Which location? Or this job is giving me this facility. This job is giving me so much salary. And which house shall I buy? Which location shall I stay? Shall I go for higher studies to abroad? Shall I stay in India and study, Indian universities? Okay, initial phase, okay. Gradually, from there, marriage, kids, everything gradually, we should come to a point where our questions are, how can I advance more in my consciousness? How can I refine my consciousness? How can I purify my consciousness? How can I know more about me? How can I act more on the platform of soul rather than on the platform of body or mind? These should be the questions. That's how the change is. That means I'm becoming mature. What kind of questions you ask, that decides whether we are becoming mature or not. If a 50-year-old man is asking a question, which mobile shall I buy? Which car shall I buy? It's very basic. A 20-year-old boy can ask this question. Well, 50 years means what? How many years are remaining with you? Not much. Nowadays, 70, 75, good enough. Whatever you want to achieve before 60. Because after that, it's more inactive phase. Okay, very few people may be active after that. But after 70, 90% of the people are in an inactive phase of life. So that's how our consciousness change. So mind cannot take decision. Mind will only create troubles, giving wrong options. Or mind will give options, but more or less, we are taking decisions based on instinct, based on liking or not liking, that may lead to trouble. So definitely we need intelligence. Now my intelligence is not strong. So I need a person who will act as a mentor, who will act as a guru, and then he will help me. Like if you have to go to some place, like I'm sitting in some devotee's house instead of in temple because I have some other program after this. So I didn't know this location. So I told Prabhu, please send me the Google location. Please send me the location. And then I used Google Map and I told this person who was driving, I said, this is the location we have to reach. So then I used the app. First of all, I got the location. Then I used the technology to reach that location. So I used someone else's intelligence. So that's how it is. But at the same time, it's a responsibility of guru or a mentor, spiritual mentor, who is guiding us in our spiritual and material both aspects of life. It is his duty and it is our duty to make sure that gradually my intelligence is becoming sharper and sharper and sharper. And my consciousness is upgrading. Like you upgrade your softwares in the phone. Update. That's upgrading. So similarly, our consciousness should be upgraded. Then we can take gradually, we can go in a proper direction. So what Guru does, he will help us to take immediate decisions in my life, proper decisions in my life, material, and then he'll make sure that such decisions are taken so that my spiritual life doesn't get spoiled. And then he will gradually, his focus is on the soul. But I am more on the level of body and mind. So then he will gradually and very smartly, take me out of this illusion which is created by mind. He'll take me out. That's his purpose. That's the responsibility of Guru. And what's the responsibility of a student, of a disciple, of a mentee? To follow. So it is very important to find the right Guru. We at ISKCON follow the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who's coming in Parampara. You don't have to, think about what Prabhupada is saying, whether it is right or not, whether it is good for me or not good for me. He is absolutely right because he's following the Parampara, which is starting from Krishna, and Krishna is absolute. So the knowledge coming from Krishna is absolute. So whatever Prabhupada speaks in his books or lectures, absolute. We don't have to have any doubt. And all these spiritual personalities, they are always well-wishers. Surata Sarvadehina. It's their inbuilt nature that they are natural well-wishers of every living being. So if someone who's a well-wisher and well-versed with scriptures and connected in parampara, giving proper knowledge, I must follow. It will only bring auspiciousness in my life. Only bring auspiciousness in my life. So today people are not happy. Spiritually, forget. Even materially, people are not happy. We are not happy at job. We are not happy at home. We are not happy with our parents. We are not happy with our spouses. We are not happy with our kids. We are not happy with our mobile, our car. I'm not happy with traffic. I'm not happy with any situation in life. Krishna is telling, be happy. You want to earn money, but be happy. And who will help us to achieve this? Guru. Guru will not tell you that you always be really happy. He will gradually, initial phases, but gradually he'll tell you to upgrade. Where after some point of time, these material things will become immaterial. Which phone you're using? Ultimately, phone is for what? Talking, communication, basically communication. So you talk, you make calls, you receive calls. Then you have other social media, WhatsApp, Facebook, and all that. There's a phone. So it doesn't matter whether this brand or this brand, whether this model or that model, doesn't matter. After some point of time, the mode of transportation is car. So whether this car, that car, blue color, black color, white color, gray color, doesn't matter. It's not that I'm 65 years of old, I'm practicing spirituality, still I say, I want a gray color of car. No, it's a mode of transport. You are not going to live here eternally. And this car is not eternal. You will have to leave this. So gradually this phase is gone in life. And now we should become mature and focus more on purifying the intelligence, controlling the mind, and uplifting ourselves spiritually. That is what is needed. So it is responsive. If we have the proper Guru, If we have proper guru, authorized bona fide guru, then what happens? Then he'll make sure we gradually upgrade ourselves. We're not just at the base level. So Krishna and Guru, they both want us to be happy, but not in material enjoyment. We should be satisfied. Satisfaction brings happiness, not enjoyment. People think, let me go to club, pub, and I should have an expensive car, big bungalow, and everything, and then I'll be happy. No. If these were the sources of happiness in this world, all rich people would be absolutely happy. They're not. Whenever you see them in pictures, okay, they may smile. Like the air hostesses. They'll smile at you. Good morning, sir. Welcome, sir. Thank you for flying with us. They'll smile. Does that mean that they're happy? Similarly, the rich people, they're not happy. It's very clearly visible from their lifestyle. People are not happy. Why? Because they're not satisfied. So that should lead us to the conclusion that material objects cannot be the source of our happiness. Material objects cannot be the source of our happiness. If you are trying to find happiness in material objects, what can I say? I can only pray for you because you won't succeed. So that is why our spiritual mentor, our spiritual guru will teach us how to be satisfied in whatever we have. If we are satisfied in whatever material we have, possessions, then you will automatically become happy because satisfaction leads to happiness. The next step of satisfaction is happiness. It will just follow. It's like you went into the lift and first floor, second floor, third floor. So when you cross the level of satisfaction, that floor, next floor immediately will come with happiness. It will never happen that you are satisfied and not happy. Just try it out. If you are satisfied, whatever I have, I'm satisfied. This is my karma. Then you will become happy. That's what you're looking for, happiness. But people are becoming greedy. Why? Because their entire life, their entire life is based on emotions. So they want more and more and more. And because you are not satisfied, you can never become happy, because the person who's not satisfied is just running in all 10 directions to grab things. Sometimes maybe it may happen that we are busy grabbing, and then we are not having time to enjoy it. Actually, we are busy. All the people in the world are busy grabbing the things and hoarding it. Who's going to enjoy? The rats in the house, the servants. And that's what's happening with the rich people. Servants are enjoying. He's taking money and enjoying all sorts of facility. And the person who's the owner of the house, he's earning money, he's giving salary, still he's not able to enjoy because he's running. There's one person, he told me, Prabhu, out of 30 days in a month, 29 days I'm out of my city, staying in 5-star hotels. So, okay, you may be traveling 29 days, every day one business class flight, but even if you have 5-star, but you don't have a home, you don't have a family. Who is enjoying that? Your servants. So what's the use? It is running. For some time when we are young, that looks okay. But at one point of time, and very soon, not that after 60, 70, this kind of thing should happen between 18 to 25. After that, we should become more grave, we should become more intelligent, we should become more satisfied, and then look towards achieving the spiritual happiness. So satisfaction will lead to material happiness immediately, and then we will work towards developing that spiritual happiness, aiming towards spiritual happiness. And that is the path given by Krishna, and that is how Guru will take us step by step. And ultimately, he will make us stand at the door which will open to unending, unlimited happiness. Paramananda. That's what all of us are looking for. So that is the role of Guru in our life. That is the role of mentor. It is not just some, some decisions or some facility or praying for you. No, he has to make you reach exact at the door, at the door, and the door opens, and unlimited, unending happiness is waiting for you. So for that, Guru should be potent, and a disciple should, follow. It's like a husband should be potent and wife should be fertile. Then only you can have a child. Result will come when the Guru is potent and the follower, the disciple, he agrees to follow, he agrees to surrender. And if he doesn't agree, then Guru has to tolerate. Okay, he may take more time. More time. Guru is mature, he knows. So that's why spiritual mentor has to be mature. So this is where we will come from all mess and chaos in our life to unending, unlimited happiness. This path, is only possible to cover this path, to achieve that what we are longing for, when we have a bona fide spiritual master, a bona fide and a potent Guru. Hare Krishna. So we can take one question if it is there for any clarification. And if there are no questions, then thank you, then practice. Prabhupada is that bona fide Guru who has been sent by Krishna. So read Prabhupada's books, hear his lectures. Whatever I'm speaking is based on his teachings. Just put in different words.